Hello YouTube, and welcome to my backyard. I'm out by the fire, as you can see, but it's at the spot where I keep my firewood and chop or cut it up during the winter. And it's the first smoke by the fire in several weeks. I've been smoking quite a lot, but I've been doing it in the room, in one of the sheds, the room that I call my office. And I've been doing that despite the weather being nice, just because I enjoy watching your videos while I smoke. When I first started pipe smoking, I felt that it gave me time to process stuff and think, slow down things, and be sort of mindful, just be in the moment. But recently I haven't been feeling that well, and I feel that sometimes I get too much time to think when I'm just by myself in the pipe. So that's why I've been watching videos at the same time as I've been smoking, so that I won't complicate things in my head. And the bad thing with smoking, not watching videos out there, is that I watch them on my phone, and I can't leave messages. Well, technically, I suppose I can leave messages or comments through the phone, but I don't like typing with my finger. It's too many errors, so I don't leave very many comments at the moment. Sometimes I feel like I really have to, and then I do it when I get indoors by the computer. That's a disadvantage. But on the other hand, me watching a lot of videos has meant that I've subbed and discovered a lot of new channels, people that subbed me, and when I get subbed, I don't automatically sub back, because I want to get to know a person or channel before I sub. Otherwise, I think a sub has no real meaning. I mean, if it's like chasing likes, and that's I'm not into that. So I want to get to know the channel before I sub, and now I've had the time to get to know a lot of channels that were new to me, so that's good. And yeah, I'll do the housekeeping. Homemade cherry pipe. I was inspired by the two pipes I made for our friends in Belgrade. I thought they turned out really well, so I thought I could make another one like those, or at least the bent one that went to Belgrade. But it turned out I couldn't. This one's nice, but the other one was nicer. But that's pipe making for me. I set out to make a specific pipe, but very rarely is it what I end up with. Now the coffee is boiling. I'll let it rest there for a while. And yeah, so I ended up with this, and I almost ruined this with the drilling, but I think I managed to save it. It seems to be smoking well, at least. And I've got Old Joe Krantz in it, and that's a tobacco that I've had for some time, and I've enjoyed it. But during this fall, it has improved a lot. It wasn't a bad tobacco, it was a good tobacco before, but it has improved a lot in my well, the way it tastes to me. And I don't know, maybe it's fall and this is a good fall tobacco, or my preferences has shifted. But I'm really enjoying Old Joe Krantz at the moment. And yeah, Belgrade. Last week we spent in Belgrade visiting our friends, and we had a really good time. I had one must-do on my list for things to do in Belgrade, and that was to smoke a pipe in a park in Belgrade overlooking the Sava River and where it joins the Danube. And I actually got around to doing that. I shot some film, but I had was in the afternoon and the sun was shining straight into the camera, so the film didn't turn out good. But I think I'll try adding some photos. And yeah, we had a great time. Uh, to me, it might sound strange, but to me it was a bit like being admitted to the hospital. Those of you who know me know that I've got mental health issues, depression and anxiety problems, and I've been to hospital for it several times. And when I go there, it's a relief to me. I can de-stress. I get away from all the must-dos and I ought to, and all the stress factors that are in my ordinary life at home. That's really good for me. It helps me regain my strength. And Belgrade was the same. I got away from all the stuff at home, and there was nothing I had to do. We could waste a morning or an afternoon doing nothing, just chatting with our friends, and that was okay. And not doing stuff is usually not okay with me. So that was a great feeling. So I got some much needed rest in Belgrade. Uh, Things are still a bit rough, but yeah, they've been rough for a long time now. So, and what else can I tell you? Yeah, we slaughtered one of the lambs. The plan was to send all our lambs for slaughter at the sounds slaughterhouse sounds too big, but a facility where you can get your lambs slaughtered and inspected, so you can sell the meat legally. If we slaughter at home, we can eat the meat, but we're not allowed to sell it. That hasn't stopped us in the past, but there's yeah. Now we have this opportunity to do it the right way. So, well, due to some unplanned circumstances, we needed to put down one of the lambs earlier, and yeah, he got a condition, nothing that would affect the quality of the meat, but it would affect his quality of life. So we had to put him down. We slaughtered him at home, and yeah, things went really well. We had a guy come out who usually helps us when we slaughter at home. So I just took the lamb and got him from the flock and out of sight, and the guy was there with the gun and shot the lamb and cut the throat so it would bleed. And yeah, and I was a bit worried that the kids would be upset because they've really taken to the lambs, but they weren't really upset. They've known from the beginning that they would the lambs would end up on the plate. And actually yesterday evening we had lamb for dinner, and it was really tasty, and no objections at all from the kids. I got this pipe insert to my Zippo in Belgrade. I was planning to see if I could buy some cheap pipe tobacco, but Belgrade isn't a city of pipe smokers. I only found, well, they had them they had pipe tobacco at some news agents, but nothing that interested me. They had a Davidoff cigar shop that, according to their webpage, also sold pipe tobacco. So I went there with some hopes of finding decent, cheap pipe tobacco. But when I went there, I asked the lady behind the counter if they had Peterson's pipe tobacco, and she just looked at me. Peterson, she obviously never heard the name, and then I just left. I mean, a tobacco shop that hasn't heard of Peterson's. Uh, yeah, didn't seem to me like I wanted to spend my money there, or that they would have anything that I would be interested in. Or maybe they did and it was her first day on the job. Well, I'll never know now. Yeah, I've been rambling for a while, and I want to get going with the coffee. There's a, you say June bug or ladybird? I can't remember which. Small red insect with black dots on is climbing on me. But never mind that. Thanks for watching, take care, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye.